Hey y'all, it's your girl Sevenn, and we are back with another YouTube video. We are back with another hair tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how to go from black to burgundy without bleach. And today we're going to be using L'Oreal HiColor highlights in the color magenta. I actually used 4 bottles, not 3. And I'm going to use 40 volume developer to achieve this look. So the first things first, you need to mix your developer and your dye, and the consistency should be runny. It should be runny, like honestly like water. In this video, it's actually pretty thick, but I did end up having to go back in and recolor because of the fact that it was thick. If the consistency was watery, the dye would have saturated every strand of hair and would have touched every strand of hair rather than it being thick. So learn from my mistake, guys, and make sure that your consistency is runny and watery. So yeah, you're just gonna mix it up until you get that watery consistency, and you definitely need a lot of developer for that because the dye itself is pretty thick. So first things first, you're gonna section off the hair into, your couple little sections that you're gonna start off with, and then you part the hair, and typically you start off with the ends and then you dye your roots because the roots the roots take dye quicker than the ends of the hair. And I saturated the hair with water just to allow the product to grasp onto the hair easily. You know what I mean? So once you saturate it, it makes it easier for the dye to get on all strands of hair. So that's why I like to color hair when it's wet. They also say that it's easier to color hair when your hair is dirty rather than freshly shampooed because of the fact that color sticks better to dirty hair. All right, so like I said, we're starting off with the ends and working our way up to the roots. You want to make sure that you're going not only an up and down motion, but a side to side motion so that you're getting all areas. You don't want black streaks like I ended up having and then end up having to go back in. So make sure that you are thoroughly applying the dye throughout the hair, the roots. And when you get to the roots, first things first, guys, before you even start this, you are supposed to protect your lace with freeze spray. Got to be freeze spray. You need to get that yellow can and spray about 3 to 4 layers of that on your lace. And in between each layer, you have to make sure it dries. The lace should be hard. No dye should stick to the lace and cause any discoloration of the lace. So that's your actual first step. So yes, when you get to the roots, you got to be very careful, very gentle, but also very thorough. Make sure that the dye is not touching the lace, and you should be good to go. So I'm just going to let you guys see what I'm doing until I need to talk again. Okay guys, so the only reason I was doing the roots first is because I was running out of dye, and I didn't want to, if anything, I would prefer the ends to be looking discolored rather than the roots. So yes, that's the explanation for that. All right, so I know you guys see a little bit of that red dye on the lace, but because of the fact that we protected it with Got To Be Free Spray, that is not going to be a problem. So now the last step is I let the dye sit on the hair for about 30 minutes. I put it in a plastic bag. It's very important that you block air off from any type of passageway. There needs to be no oxygen flowing inside to allow the dye to process as fast as possible. So in here, I'm just washing it out, and I'm washing the color out with water and some shampoo. Conditioner actually strips your hair of color, but a little won't hurt as long as you know what you're doing. So, or you can just use products like Paul Mitchell or Olaplex. Those are the best for the hair. So this is the final color and the final product, but I feel like I did see a couple black streaks in there. You may not be able to see it on camera, but in person I was definitely able to see it, and I didn't like that. I needed the color to be even. I wanted the color to be perfect. So, and look, as you guys can see, after I washed it out, there was no dye on the lace. So I went back in with Rich Amber by Adore, color 78. And I went in on the roots and some of the ends wherever I saw the dark strands of black hair. So that's just what I'm doing here, going in a little bit, not even going in on the whole head, literally just a couple strands. Okay, so here is the final product. I installed it, I colored it, I curled it, I layered it, and it looks beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at 7starstyles. That's my hair page. Click the link in my bio to book your appointment, or DM me or text me for any inquiries. And if you would like to purchase hair from me, you can text my number as well. That is located in my bio.